Kantipur Television has completed 21 years of journalism and advocacy for the public and entered into its 22nd year today. Having covered news without fear or favor for over 2 decades on the occasion, we at Kantipur Television expressed best wishes to our audience, journalists, staff, well-wishers, and sponsors. Good evening, I'm Abhyuday Shrestha, and these are the headlines of the hour. CPN-UML and Nepali Congress leaders busy to secure ministerial posts. Nepali Congress issues criteria. Preparations being made to appoint KP Sharma Oli the Prime Minister tomorrow. Kantipur Television enters into its 22nd year. Public's right to information and issues always at the center. KMG Chairperson Kailash Shiroya commits to continue fighting in favor of press freedom and freedom of speech. At least 71 Palestinians killed and 289 others injured in an Israeli airstrike that hit a densely populated area in Khan Yunis, Gaza. And Uruguay and Canada to clash in the match for 3rd place of Copa America tomorrow morning. The match in Charlotte, North Carolina to kick off at 5:45 a.m. Nepal time. Legworks for the appointment of Deputy Prime Ministers and Ministers have begun after CPN-UML Chairperson KP Sharma Oli presented to President Ramchandra Paudel his claim for the post of Prime Minister along with Nepali Congress's support. As per the consensus reached for the formation of the new government, Nepali Congress will lead 10 ministries, including the posts of Deputy Prime Ministers, while CPN-UML will lead 9 ministries, including the post of Prime Minister. However, CPN-UML has said that the number of ministries could change as other parties are expected to join the government. Prakash Man Singh from Nepali Congress is said to become the Deputy Prime Minister and lead the Ministry of Fiscal Infrastructure and Transport. Likewise, Chief Whip of Nepali Congress, Ramesh Lekhak, will become the Home Minister. Discussions are underway to appoint Arju Rana Deuba, Jivan Pariyar, Ram Hari Khatiwada, Chandra Bhandari, and Ajay Chaurasia from Nepali Congress as ministers. The appointments of Singh and Lekhak have become certain. However, other names have yet to be finalized. According to CPN-UML leaders, Party Vice Chairperson Vishnu Paudel is certain to become the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Finance. CPN-UML, that has bagged 9 ministries, including the top executive post, has handed the responsibility of finalizing the names of ministers to Party Chairperson KP Sharma Oli. Discussions are being held to advocate the Ministry of Communication to Party Secretary Yogesh Bhattrai or Padamgiri. However, it has yet to be finalized. Sources have said that both of them are certain to become ministers. Likewise, discussions are underway to appoint Surya Thapa, Srikesh Pokhrel, Vidya Bhattrai, Julie Mahato, and Jwala Kumari Shah of CPN-UML as ministers. Nepali Congress has prepared a criteria for candidates who can be eligible to join the KP Sharma Oli-led government. The meeting of the Central Work Execution Committee of Nepali Congress, held at the party office in Sanepa, Lalitpur earlier today, prepared the criteria for ministerial appointments. The meeting has set the criteria to appoint ministers based on merit, inclusivity, and those who can maintain provincial government stability. The party has also geared up to conclude the ministerial appointments all at once. The meeting has also urged concerned authorities to actively mobilize rescue and relief operations for the victims of water-induced disasters. In our Public Voice segment today, we have asked people in several provinces what kind of ministers they would like to see in the new cabinet. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
राष्ट्रको लागि सधैँ हित सोच्ने र भुइँ मान्छेहरूलाई पनि निकास दिन सक्ने मन्त्री परिषद बनोस्।
आफ्नो दल कार्यकर्ताको मात्रै काम नभएर सम्पूर्ण जनताको काम गर्ने मान्छे चाहिएको छ।
कानुन मन्त्री बन्नु छ भने कमसेकम कानुन सम्बन्धी राम्रो नलेज भएको, कानुन पढेको विद्यार्थी भयो भने त्यसले चाहिँ कानुन क्षेत्रमा राम्रो काम गर्न सक्ला।
क्षमतावान मान्छेहरूको मन्त्रीमण्डल बनेर देशमा एउटा सुशासन कायम होस्।
त्यो क्षेत्रमा चाहिँ विज्ञ भएको जनताका हैन साना साना कुराहरुलाई पनि आफूले मनन गर्न सक्ने,
चारित्रिक रूपमा कुनै पनि केसमा फन्डामा नफसेका र हरेक हिसाबले स्वच्छ चरित्र भएका र क्षमतावान युवाहरूलाई अवसर दिनुपर्छ।
भ्रष्टाचारमा नमुछेका र जनताको जनगुनासोहरूलाई लगेर मन्त्री परिषदमा लगेर काम गर्न सक्ने हुनुपर्छ।
देश र जनताको कसरी भलो हुन्छ त्यति मात्रै हुनुपर्छ।
युवा मान्छे आउनुपर्छ, जाने बुझेको यो देशलाई माया गर्ने मान्छे आउनुपर्छ।
विशेष सम्बन्धी ज्ञान भएको युवाहरूलाई मौका दिनुपर्छ।
जनताहरूलाई फाइदा हुने भयो भने चाहिँ राम्रो, व्यापारीलाई, किसानलाई, गरिब दुखीहरूलाई हेर्ने खालको मन्त्रीमण्डल हुनु पर्यो।
Kantipur Media Group Chairperson Kailash Siraya has said KMG will not be intimidated by anyone to disseminate factual and trustworthy news to the general public. Speaking at the program held in the capital to celebrate the 21st anniversary of Kantipur Television, Chairperson of Kantipur Media Group Siraya said that KMG will always be in favor of safeguarding democracy and freedom of speech. He also said that KMG would fight against those who have attacked Kantipur on the basis of power. He expressed commitment on moving forward by addressing the trend of spreading rumors and false information. Chief Executive Officer of Kantipur Television, Shishir Pachai, said Kantipur Television will now become a news media. He added that the entity will bring change by embracing modern technology. Likewise, Kantipur Television's Editor-in-Chief Vijay Paurel and Kantipur Daily's Editor-in-Chief Umesh Chauhan said that the trend of disseminating false information has increased in recent time and pledged to cover news without fear or favor. 9 employees from various departments of Kantipur Television were awarded today. Rajni Tamang from the News Department bagged the Employee of the Year award. Likewise, Sudhil Pokhrel, also from the News Department, Sindhupalchok correspondent Kamala Pakhrin, Kumar Ghale from the Engineering Department, and Babish Maharjan from the Marketing Department, and Sisir Subedi from the Studio Department were also handed awards. Driver Ramkaji Adhikari, security guard Keshav Basnet, and cleaning assistant Geeta Smiley also bagged awards. Kantipur Television entered its 22nd year of establishment today. Having started its broadcast on July 13, 2003, 21 years ago, Kantipur Television has faced struggles since its establishment. Dedicated towards your right to truthful and unbiased news and information, Kantipur Television continues to prioritize active, responsible journalism without any fear. With fact-based news and entertainment programs, Kantipur Television has always prioritized issues of public concern and held all 3 tiers of the government accountable.
Armed conflict was rife back in 2060 BS. It was the same year when Kantipur Television was established. Not influenced by pressure, Kantipur Television was able to win the confidence of the viewers with fact-based, truthful information and news. The part played by Kantipur Television during the popular movement of 2062-63 has been established with pride in not just the history of the media sector, but also in the history of the country. Kantipur Television remained firm in its responsibilities during the election of the Constituent Assembly, promulgation of the Constitution, and implementation of the federal democratic republicanism, and even when the entire nation was suffering from the border blockade imposed by India and the devastating earthquake of 2015, when Kantipur Television even operated from a studio on the road. Kantipur Television also remained firm in its responsibilities during the coronavirus pandemic. Kantipur Television has always prioritized the public issues during disasters and shared their stories of struggles, requirements, and grievances. Kantipur Television also never shied away from its responsibilities for ensuring implementation of the Constitution, addressing issues of national economy, raising public awareness, and voicing against corruption and irregularities. We continue holding all 3 tiers of the government accountable for ensuring good governance and protecting the rights of the public. Despite these efforts, Kantipur Television was alleged of wrongdoings by those in and out of power. Even with such attacks, Kantipur Television never lost focus. Fundamental rights of the public, including education, health, and employment, will remain our major focus. Any entity may come to power, but Kantipur Television will continue to prioritize responsible citizen-focused journalism. Voices of citizens of all 753 local levels of 7 provinces will be the voice of Kantipur Television. Social issues, information technology, entrepreneurship, and the success of the sweat of Nepali nationals employed abroad will be our priority. Kantipur Television has become a member of each Nepali family, while its presence is equally strong in the digital platforms. We understand dissecting fake news and providing fact-based information as our major responsibility. This is also why we've been claiming that watching Kantipur would be adequate. In addition to information and news, Kantipur Television will also remain committed towards development of thoughts while also sharing contents about entertainment and lifestyle. Kantipur Television will continue standing in favor of press freedom and freedom of expression, democratic and social justice, and human rights. We believe Kantipur Television will continue to receive the support from the public in our goals in days ahead as well.
Kantipur Television has covered news without fear or favor for over 2 decades. Kantipur Television, that has always voiced in favor of the general public, will continue to do so in the coming years as well. We will now present our viewers a special editorial from Kantipur Television's Editor-in-Chief, Vijay Paudel.
नमस्कार. देश यतिखेर आर्थिक अप्ठ्यारो र राजनीतिक अस्थिरताबाट गुज्रिरहेको छ. समाज र देशको भविष्य अन्योलमै रुमलिएको छ. 2072 सालमा संघीय लोकतान्त्रिक गणतन्त्रात्मक संविधान जारी भए यता नै 8 वटा सरकार बन्ने स्थिति त्यसैको परिणाम हो. 2060 सालमा कान्तिपुर टेलिभिजन स्थापना हुँदा पनि मुलुकमा राजनीतिक स्थायित्व थिएन. गणतन्त्र स्थापना भएपछि जनताका छोराछोरी नेतृत्वमा पुगे पनि शासकीय शैलीमा परिवर्तन नआउँदा जनताको हित र विकासका कुरा सत्ता दाउपेचले थिलथिलो भएको छ. यो स्थितिको अन्त्य गर्दै लोकतन्त्रको रक्षा, विधिको शासन तथा सत्य, तथ्य र निष्पक्ष सूचनाको गहन जिम्मेवारी निर्वाह गर्न कान्तिपुर टेलिभिजन हिजो पनि प्रतिबद्ध थियो, आज पनि प्रतिबद्ध छ र भोलिका दिनमा समेत यसैलाई दायित्व मानेर अघि बढ्नेछ. 21औं वार्षिक उत्सवको अवसरमा कान्तिपुर टेलिभिजनको यो अभिभारमा साथ दिनुहुने तपाई सबैप्रति हार्दिक आभार एवं धन्यवाद.
We'll take a short break here. We have more news coming up. Search operation for 2 buses and its passengers that were swept away by landslide in Chitwan's Simaltal along the Prithvi Highway continued today as well. Divers, water drones, and sonar cameras are being used to track missing bus and passengers. Security personnel from Nepal Army, Armed Police Force, and Nepal Police, among others, had been deployed for the search. Divers of Armed Police Force had begun the search since early this morning by using drones and sonar cameras through pipeline infection. Meanwhile, 2 bodies of passengers have been recovered from the Narani River at Golaghat. 2 passenger buses, along with 60 passengers on board, were swept away by landslide and eventually plunged into the Trishuli River. Curtains of the buses and clothes of children were recovered yesterday. Rescuers have also been using magnets to track the missing vehicles. They have said the water level of Trishuli River has gone down by 2 meters. However, the water is too muddy to identify any object. 3 passengers had saved themselves by jumping out of the bus. In the meantime, family members of those missing have been worried and have urged the authorities to make the search operations effective. It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before that, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you, what should be done to curb the accidents at highways during risks of floods and landslides? 15% voted for A, don't drive during risks. 10% for B, prepare a rescue mechanism. And 75% for C, build strong infrastructures. And here's today's question. Why have targeted groups not been able to receive scholarships at the school level? Your options are A, influence of those with reach, B, high-handedness of schools, and C, indifferent local governments. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And it's time now for the international update. Gaza's health ministry today said at least 71 Palestinians have been killed and 289 others were injured in an Israeli airstrike that hit a densely populated area of displaced people in the Al-Mawasi area of Khan Yunis in Gaza. The Israeli military said it is looking into the incident. Israeli Army radio today said its military had targeted Hamas's military chief in the strike. The Army radio said it was unclear whether Hamas military chief Mohammad Deif was killed. A senior Hamas official denied the report, adding that news that the strike had targeted Hamas military chief Mohammad Deif was nonsense. The Israeli military had designated this area as a safe zone, urging Palestinians to seek shelter there. An eyewitness said that the site of the strike looked like an earthquake had hit. A Hamas official called the attack a grave escalation that showed Israel was not interested in reaching a ceasefire agreement. It's now time for another short break. We'll be right back. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.